everyone, and welcome if you are new. I am the Apocrypha, and it is a pleasure to meet you. I hope you'll consider joining the soul family that we have going on here. If you are returning, welcome back, soul family. I love you guys. I miss you guys. As always, disclaimers, information, and decks that are used are in the description box. If you are new, please have a look at least at the disclaimers so you can have an idea of how a tarot reading works. Thank you all so very much for being here. Know that I really, truly, deeply appreciate each and every single one of you guys. So, if my voice sounds like shit, I'm sorry. My voice is acting up right now, but I wanted to give you guys a reading regardless. So, please bear with me, and let's just jump into it. You know, if you know, then you know. That's just how I usually prefer to do it. I don't like to ask a particular question. I like to leave it open-ended, so any messages that want to come through can come through. So we have the 10 of Cups in reverse, the 3 of Wands in reverse, the Chariot, and let's see. Underneath the deck, we have the Strength card in reverse. Let's see here. Okay. I'm just gonna take all of these cards. Let's see. Oh, there's a lot more than I thought. Alright, well, I'm gonna take them anyway. So, 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 8 of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, 4 of Cups. Move this aside. The Empress in reverse, and the Death card. Okay, underneath is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So let's see here. This death energy here, for it to be at the end, it's like everything that you have gone through, it's like putting a stamp on it. It's like getting a stamp on your passport and being able to move on to the next stage. I did post a reading yesterday that was called Dead That Shit, etc. And it was a super detailed, long tarot reading. And if you're in this death energy, I would recommend watching that if you feel called to. The 10 of Cups in reverse, here with Leviathan. It's like you've been through a lot of emotional upheaval. You've been through a lot of emotional distress. A lot of your emotions have been stirring and causing waves in your life. But you're tired of allowing that to block you. You want to soothe the situation. You want to calm the beast within you, so to speak. The 10 of Cups is usually about ultimate fulfillment in emotions. But within reverse is here telling me that you've been feeling a lack when it comes to your emotions, or perhaps a particular emotional situation that you have been dealing with in your life. You feel there may be aggressive energies around you, and perhaps that is a part of the reason why you have taken a step back or are trying to find another way around. The Three of Wands in reverse. The Three of Wands is about making that decision to continue onward. It is about waiting for these ships to sail in, so to speak. It is about looking upon the horizon, trying to discover what you should do next. Okay? With the Three of Wands in reverse, it's like you're feeling confused in what is the next step that you should take at this point in time. But at the same time, with the Chariot here, it's like you feel this deep sense of desire to move forward. Even though you're not quite sure what it is yet in the direction that you are to take, you feel called to move forward regardless. So it's like you're choosing to go into the unknown at this point in time. You're choosing to, despite your own personal disbelief about a situation, you're choosing to, like a warrior, move forward. Like a warrior, to stand your ground. You have your sword and shield up. You're ready to use it if you so need. It's the sense of, even though you don't know the exact direction of where you are headed, you know that you are headed onward. You know that you are progressing, and you know that you are taking steps to create something better for yourself. You're trying to move away the fog, the clouded judgment, the fears, the disbelief, the negative self-talk. All of those things, you're trying to let that go and move forward to find balance in your life. With the Strength card in reverse here, is telling me though that you've been feeling like you have definitely been going through a lot of shit. You have definitely been going through it, and it shows. You may be struggling to climb the mountain, but if you look at this card, this manticore is looking at this butterfly in awe. This butterfly is guiding this manticore up the mountain. So I feel like you are following your inner truth. You are following this desire for change and transformation. And the sun is shining brightly upon you. So it's like you are coming into more happiness because you're choosing to let go and move away from the confusion and the lack mentality. You're choosing to move forward instead of to stay stuck in your past. We do have the Three of Cups under here as well, and the Moon. So 33 might be a significant number to you. And maybe your life path number 33. I am as well. There's like this essence though to be aware, and I feel like you are, but to just make sure that you don't end up, stabbing yourself in the back, so to speak. Don't be venomous to yourself. Allow yourself this time to sit in silence or to be confused. Allow yourself to delve deeper into that so that you can further understand it. Allow yourself to take the time to decipher those confused emotions and thoughts, so that way you can transform them by transcending them. But you have to be mindful of your thoughts. Don't be venomous to yourself, especially during this time where things have been very difficult for you. It has been a time of transformation and letting go of the past, letting go of things that have been causing you distress. Excuse me. Let's see. Knight of Cups. You're trying to stand in your own power, in your own truth. But there's this sense of there's this sense of the smugness, right? In this card, it says improvements underway, feeling smug or pleased, actually. So yeah, you may be feeling smug about something, like, you know, maybe it's a particular situation that you know has not bested you. So this smug essence is this feeling of you cannot beat me. It's not that we are in competition of each other. It is that you cannot bring me down because I am already at this state where I have emotional fulfillment for myself. Excuse me. Improvements underway. So yeah, I feel like there are a lot of changes afoot for you. In particular, also with the butterfly here that we see. Now, we do have the Ten of Cups again, but this time it's upright. So you really are trying to be in an emotionally stable place. 9 and 10 is a progression. You are near the end of a situation to where you are tired of letting it control you, and you are instead choosing happiness over everything. You are choosing to focus on your work and focus on your creativity, focusing on the path that it is that you want to create for yourself. I did not mention that the Ten of Cups says happiness, good things, party or celebration. So you have been feeling this deep celebratory emotions, even if you're not celebrating out in the 3D. It's like this sense of, you know, that you have closed a chapter in your life and that it's time for you to focus on your work. Focus on your craft. Focus on what it is that you're trying to manifest for yourself. Work. Paid work. So perhaps there may also be some kind of volunteer experience that you may be interested in doing, or something that you want to do out of the kindness of your heart to help other people, whether they pay you for it or not. Knight of Cups. Young man to 25 years needing more confidence is what it says, okay? So you don't have to be a male. You could have more masculine traits. You don't have to. It's like when it comes to self-love, you have definitely leveled up greatly. And you're finding this fulfillment within yourself. And you're coming to balance. Perhaps you have been focusing on your chakras, focusing on clearing them, and it has definitely been paying off. But when it comes to love, it's like there's this lack. Now, when it comes to self-love, you've been doing great. But when it comes to this feeling of loneliness in regards to partnership, in regards to connections with other people, you've been feeling a lack. Very melancholy. It's like you want someone to come forward to offer you a cup. But at the same time, you're not happy with the options that you are seeing. It says needing more confidence, and I feel like you have gained so much confidence over time. And you should be happy for yourself. But at the same time, there's still more that needs to be worked on, and you already know this, right? You are at the cusp of that new chapter. But I feel like you have already set foot into that new chapter. Four of Cups. Money fluctuations. Being offered something you may not want. Yeah, so I feel like whoever comes forward to you as a potential love interest, that the majority of them don't catch your eye necessarily. Or this could be a job opportunity, even though these are not pentacles. But I am seeing here with this Eight of Pentacles that you have been working hard. You have been diligent. And you have been trying to be patient with yourself. And understanding that you are creating your stability. So naturally, when someone creates a foundation, you want to make sure that that you're taking as much time as you need in order to make it as stable as possible. So that way, when you build upon that foundation, the tower will not crumble. It will stay in place because the foundation and the tower itself that you have been building is built not in haste, but with patience and diligence. Okay? There may be a situation, where you used to celebrate, where you used to be happy about with this Three of Cups that he's looking at. We did have the Three of Cups here as well. But instead of choosing to focus in on that energy, it's important for us to transcend that, to transform this energy of feeling lack or feeling used or manipulated by someone or feeling left out in the cold by someone. You may see someone in your situation celebrating or being very happy. There's this a little bit of bitterness, like a bittersweet kind of feeling that I'm getting. Okay? Now with the Empress in reverse and the Death card, it's telling me that you're choosing to hold back your energy and to transform this. I see 3 and 13. 3 again might be a significant number to you, but 1 and 3 equal 4. So 44 might also be significant. Let's see here. The Empress states, delays will prove necessary. So what I'm feeling here is that you are coming to this understanding that you're at this point in your life where you need to take your time. You need to be patient and diligent about the work that you're putting into something and the connections that you're putting your time and energy to. You are naturally deep within a very compassionate and understanding and loving person. But you're choosing to be more selective of the people and the situations that you give your time and energy to, which is understandable. Now with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse underneath the deck, let's see, we also have the Magician in reverse, the Fool. Now these two cards, along with the Death card, came out in the tarot reading yesterday as well, with the Moon. And wasn't the Moon under the 3? Yeah, look. The Moon came out again as well. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. King of Pentacles in reverse. So, again, it may be a situation that has brought you a lot of emotional distress, has made you feel less than worthy, has made you feel confused and lacking clarity in trusting your intuition. Ace of Pentacles in reverse is like, along with the King of Pentacles, like something or someone didn't follow through, didn't come through, and you're met with this disappointment. But at the same time, you're met with this calmness and this understanding towards this situation. Now let's see what they say. Element of surprise, good or bad. Some news might come up out of nowhere in regards to finances, in regards to money, career, or in regards to something in love, or something that you've been dealing with, a particular situation with someone. The Moon, deception or delays, emotions up or down. Maybe deceiving yourself emotionally or others. So, again, you're trying to move away the clouds so that you can move forward without fear of what other people will think, or out of fear of what you yourself may think. Okay? Money coming, divine wish being granted. So there's something that you have hoped for and wished for, perhaps prayed for, or done magic for, that is coming towards you. And you don't see this happening. You don't see this coming, and it is behind the scenes. So, this King of Pentacles says, man over 25 years, dark eyes and dark hair, business, arrogance, powerful. So you could be dealing with someone who fits any of those descriptions, right? Let's take a look. This person has a foot up, but it is on a bull. So you may be feeling, or there may be this energy around this person or this job or whatever the case is, that's like trying to have a foot up. So you may be feeling used by someone. You may be feeling left out in regards to someone or something. But you want to take this leap of faith. You want to take this leap of faith. You want to move forward. You don't want to be afraid anymore. Good friends, happiness, needing to take a giant leap forward. You're tired of the past holding you back, and this is you wanting to move forward. Excuse me. Judgment. Decisions pending finality. The only decision that can be made under the circumstances. So, with the Judgment card is like, you just want, I know that's not the Justice card, but you want justice. You want this new beginning. This is I'm feeling this is the new beginning in this regard. After this period of death and transformative energy, you're waiting for it to be your turn to resurrect, to, like the phoenix, like I was talking about yesterday, like the phoenix, to rise from the ashes. We see here this resurrection of people, this angel calling these people to resurrect, to try again. Excuse me. Excuse me, guys, I'm sorry. So, again, it's like you're waiting for your moment. You're waiting for this resurrection because you know that it is time. You have already gone through the death process, and now you have arisen. You are awakened. You have reawakened to some truth within you. And there's no going back at this point. When we come to a truth, when we come to knowing, when we expand our awareness, there is no going back. You cannot unlearn some deep, transformative things that you have learned. And I feel like there's this aspect of you that is fearful of that. Don't fear that you're going to forget, because you've been through so much shit. I feel like you won't forget. There's no way that you can forget here. When you've gone through something as serious and as final as death, when you have transformed and learned from your past and learned from that process, it's with reason. But you have learned from it. So you deserve to be happy, and you deserve to see just how far you've come. You have chosen to release burdens, okay? Weighed down with problems. Excuse me. Weighed down with problems, very hard, very heavy load. You have chosen to lessen your load, to release the burdens that are holding you back, because you choose to come into union with yourself. It says, love affairs, romance building again within marriage, relationship, relatives, loving relationship you could share with a friend, okay? And 6 is a number of love. So again here we see an angel coming from above, trying to share this message with you. Your spirit guides, your angels, your demons, your ancestors, your totems, your animal totems. They're trying to help you through this transformation, and I feel like they're proud of you. You know? You have chosen to move past your fears, your anxieties, your burdens, in order to come to union with yourself, to find this balance with yourself, like we mentioned earlier. But you're also trying to find balance with your situations in general, including relationships with other people. Okay? The end of a tough cycle approaches, definitely. So we do see this energy here with this death card, and we were talking about that just right now as well. You have closed one chapter and you are beginning the next chapter, the next phase. Expect powerful change. Powerful change is coming because you did the work necessary to transform the energy that you are in, which is beautiful. Now, it's understandable that not all transformations are going to come easy. It's not easy to transform. It's not easy, you know? A snake must shed its skin in order to grow, literally, okay? Time to breathe out. So perhaps you have been trying to meditate. Perhaps that's something that you should focus on. But I feel like you have also been learning to use your breath to your advantage. When you're going through something, if you're having a struggling moment, you choose to stand in yourself and breathe, to focus on your breath instead of the difficulty or challenge that you are faced with at that point in time. Emotions are running high. So yes, I did mention that it's not going to be easy, but it's understandable. Your emotions are running high, like this Leviathan card. This, 10 of Cups in reverse. When I said your emotions are stirring up, they're kind of all over the place. But you're trying to understand them. You're trying to get to know yourself better, is what I'm feeling. A personal issue reaches resolution. So this card, I feel like, is the same message as this one. So again, we're having more, look, the energy is gaining momentum. You have released something very special, deep, or personal to you recently. And this is saying that we acknowledge the struggle that it was to release that, but because you were able to release that, you can expect beautiful, amazing things to come into your life because you have created space for it. This is the closing of a chapter, and you are walking and gaining momentum into this next chapter of your life, which is beautiful. It doesn't come easily. However, you're ready, and you know it deep down inside. You are good enough. And again, what I was just saying, you know it deep down inside. You know yourself. You know you deserve to trust your intuition and your inner guidance. Okay? Luck is on your side. You're aiming towards what it is that you do want. And you're choosing not to focus on what you don't want, okay? So I'll pull maybe 6 of these, and then we'll call this reading. Psychic abilities, yes. I was just saying that you're trying to follow your intuition. You're trying to trust your intuition. Okay. Now you just put the deck back down, up, with the bottom facing up. You can't see it's out of frame, so I'm just going to pick it up and show you guys. Okay? You're choosing to trust your intuition and to trust the inner guidance because you're finding answers within yourself. And know that you are protected, okay? You're protected during this time, and with this beauty card springing back up, you are good enough. You don't need anyone or anything to prove that you are. You need to know that within yourself, and I feel like you have been coming into that more and more confidence, which is beautiful. Now I am getting the sense, be careful that you're not letting your ego flate up. Like, don't get cocky about it, and that's something that is difficult for some people when they're learning to love themselves, because then we get to this point, this state where it's like, okay, I love myself, but it's like, remain modest, okay? Not modest to where you dim your light. No. Never dim your light for anyone, okay? But what I mean by modest is like, don't start to get cocky about it, all right? You're beautiful, you are good enough, and you are moving forward. But there's this essence, this need to remain humble is the word that I'm trying to say, okay? Commitment, your commitment's being tested. And I do believe this card came out yesterday as well. It is about finding balance within yourself. This commitment, I feel, is within yourself. And I mentioned that yesterday as well. Finding balance between light and dark aspects within you. In order for you to come into union, again, this heart knot, union with yourself. Healing, you have been definitely working through healing of the heart chakra in particular. Whatever this situation is that you cut off this person, it definitely was not easy. So just know I'm proud of you. Your guides are proud of you, okay? You deserve to be happy. Reconciliation. There's all of these feelings of coming into union with yourself, acknowledging both aspects within yourself. Nothing is as black and white as we see it. You know, there's grayscale in between all of that. Okay? But you're choosing to reconcile with your inner self. Reconcile with who you are, despite anyone or anything around you. Animals. So you may have an animal totem in particular that is strong near your side, that has been helping you through these circumstances. Could be a feline, could be a canine, could be a bird of prey, could be a bird in general. Okay? Trust your intuition and know that your loyalty does not go unnoticed, okay? I feel like in the past there are some people who have taken your loyalty for granted, who may have used or manipulated you. But you're choosing to calm yourself. You're choosing that strength. And you're choosing to be loyal to yourself above all else, which is beautiful. You are trying to focus on career, perhaps, instead of love situations with other people, if it does not have to do with you yourself, okay? Let's get 2 more cards here. Two more cards, please. Beauty wanted to come out again, okay? So definitely this message of you are good enough and know your worth. Life purpose. Know and understand that your purpose here on earth is valid, okay? Know that you deserve to follow your purpose. You deserve to follow your truth. And actually, I love this imagery here, even though it is a reflection, right? There's this quote, and I mentioned it yesterday as well. There's this saying, no tree can reach heaven unless the roots reach down to hell. And I definitely love that saying. I'm seeing this here, this balance. You're trying to find balance between the light and dark aspects within you. It doesn't mean good and evil, okay? It just means these 2 different forces within each and every single one of us. Know that your life purpose, there's something about balance here. Something about sharing your knowledge with other people, expanding knowledge, sharing knowledge. being open to your truth. Okay? Let's get one more, please. Spirit guides. So yes, I did tell you earlier that, I feel like your spirit team is here with you, trying to celebrate with you, telling you that they're proud of all of the hard work that you put into, your work, your career, your creative pursuits, your inner shadow work, yourself, learning to love yourself and come into balance again, coming to balance with yourself. Moving out of cycles that no longer resonate with you or help you in order to find your happiness. You are following your truth and that transformation in choosing to move forward. Okay? Now, I actually want to pull one more card for you guys here. It will be a chakra card. If there's any messages. Well, that came out fast. Oneness and unity and mindfulness, okay? Underneath is sensuality. That may be a message for someone. You can pause it and read that one. Alright? You deserve to be in your truth. You deserve to know that you're sexy, that you're beautiful, and that you are worthy, okay? So solar plexus, oneness and unity. I accept the oneness of all life, and I know I am one with all others on this journey. I support them and let them support me. I am brave and not afraid to ask for assistance. I allow myself to empathize and sympathize with others, and I choose to see the love all around me. I see everything as part of my own life, and I accept others for who they are. I find common ground with others rather than differences, as this brings harmony into my life and theirs. Definitely. When we're able to acknowledge our differences, when we are able to agree to disagree, that is when we can come to compromises, okay? So there may be something within yourself that you're still trying to come into unity with, something that you're still trying to allow yourself time and space to understand further and deeper, okay? Mindfulness. I am aware of my thoughts and I ask myself, are they uplifting? And are they true? I do this because I know that my thoughts significantly affect my mental, emotional, and physical health. And because I know that my body believes everything that I believe. Yes, yesterday I did also mention feeling into your body. When you feel a state of confusion and you don't know how you feel about a situation, okay? You want to sit within yourself and feel your body. Feel the physical sensations that you feel, okay? And allow that to be a guidance for you in regards to how you feel about situation in general. If it makes you feel tired and lethargic and sad and down and confused, it's not a good state to be in, and that is not a good situation for you, okay? Now, if it is making you feel energized, hopeful, happy, excited, and loving or loved, that is something definitely worth exploring, because then that means it is more in alignment with who you really are, alright? I am not in control of all situations that come my way, nor am I in control of what others do and say. However, I do have free will as to how I respond. I choose to respond to all situations from an enlightened position rather than just reacting, okay? So there may be a situation in your life right now that you need to take a step back, reevaluate, and really ask yourself, why is it there? What is the opportunity for me to learn here? Okay? So I will end the reading here. I hope that it helped. I'm sorry, my energy is kind of like bleh right now, but I hope that this message helped you guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for your time and for being here with me. I really deeply appreciate each and every single one of you, and I wish you have a wonderful day, afternoon, evening, night, whatever time that it is when you're watching this, okay? Bye bye. Take care, you guys.